question over rational equations, worksheet number 1, number 11. Okay, the first step when doing number 11 is you have to factor each denominator completely. So I'm going to recopy the numerator on this one, and then on this denominator right here, it's not factorable into two binomials, but it does have a GCF, and that GCF between 3 and 6 is going to be 3. That is the largest number that they have in common. So if I pull out a 3, dividing both terms by 3, 3m divided by 3 is going to be m, 6 divided by 3 is going to be 2. Meaning if I distribute the 3 back in, I'm going to get 3m minus 6. I'm going to change the subtraction to addition, and I'm going to drop everything else down because nothing else is factorable or have a GCF. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and find my LCD. My LCD is going to be 3 times m minus 2. So I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 3 times m minus 2. Okay? Now, before I keep going, I'm now going to go ahead and find my domain restrictions. My domain restrictions is 3 cannot equal 0. Well, guess what? It never does. And m minus 2 cannot equal 0. So that means m cannot be positive 2. So those are your two domain restrictions. So based upon that, you're going to keep going with the problem and distribute this across. So if I take my LCD of 3 times m minus 2, and I go ahead and distribute that in, the 3 and the m minus 2 are going to cancel out, and what remains is going to be just the numerator of m squared minus 2. If I go to the second fraction, only the 3's cancel out, so I'm going to drop down the numerator of the negative m, and I'm going to tack on the m minus 2 because that does not cancel out. Then I go to my third fraction, and this time the n minus 2's cancel out, and I drop down the 2, which was from the numerator, and I drop down the 3, which does not cancel out. And I'm going to keep distributing and FOILing. So negative 2 minus m squared plus 2m is equal to 6. So from here, you are going to combine like terms. My m squareds cancel out, and I have 2m minus 2 is equal to 6. Add the 2 over. 2m is equal to 8, and m is equal to 4. So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to check this answer, because this is the answer that I found. But I have to then go back up and check it against my domain restrictions. This box says I can have any answer as long as it's not negative 2. So since 4 is not negative 2, this answer checks out, and I am done with number 11.